Hey everyone, it's Deligracy here. How are you guys? How are you doing? I believe it is the day after Christmas now? The day after, no, maybe 2 days after Christmas. Probably the day after Christmas for some of you guys, depending on when you watch this. But in any case, this is the last video with our Christmas theme and Christmas music, which kind of makes me a little sad because I feel like we've had a lot of fun with our Christmas videos this year and daily uploads. So hopefully I'll have a video up tomorrow, but if there's not a video, it's just because I haven't been able to get back to film in time after Christmas celebrations. So expect one the day after. But anyway, today's video is obviously going to be more of a building video in The Sims 4. It's kind of both a speed build and speed renovation. I mean, technically a renovation because we are keeping the general look and feel of this penthouse in San Myshuno. Now, I did want to continue a little bit of Christmas cheer because some of you guys really wanted some Christmas items in a build. So this build will include a few Christmas items just so we had something around Christmas time that was a build in Sims with a bit of Christmas cheer. And yeah, just for the purpose of this video. But I was thinking that in my Get Famous Let's Play, we would move one of the characters into here. And I'm aware a lot of you guys watching this are not watching the Let's Play. So I'll just fill you guys in. Basically, we have a character called Lux. He is a big Sims YouTuber. He's become very, very famous very, very quickly. And he needs to move out of his little home. So I thought he could move to the city. You know, he's not the type of Sim who's really super materialistic. He's quite a chilled out kind of guy. He never really liked the idea of fame, but he's gotten a little bit more confident and relaxed about it recently. So he's kind of come into the celebrity status in his own good time. Like, I feel like at first he was like, oh my God, I don't want to be famous. But now he's kind of accepted that he is, and he'll do the minimal of what he needs to do to keep, you know, his business running and to keep the income coming in. But at the heart of it, I think he's an easygoing guy who appreciates his privacy and keeping a normal life, a relatively normal life. So I thought this penthouse was pretty cool because it's very, very rustic. It is amazing because it's got some great views. It's private because it's like at the top of a building. I just thought it would be really nice for him to live here for a little while. And if he has a family, he'll be able to expand it really, really easily. And I think he had around 80 to 100,000 simoleons roughly saved up from all of his SimsTube videos. So he should be able to move into this and afford it. So yeah, basically we're going to have a bedroom upstairs on a mezzanine level. I love the idea of having like a bedroom that opens up to the living area down below. I think that's really cool. Definitely a reoccurring theme in a lot of my builds. And I'm just the type of person who loves, I guess, open floor plans. My dream house would be very open, I think, and lots of glass windows and lots of light, which I know a lot of you guys have heard me talk about this lots before, but I always find it so interesting when other people prefer little cottages or, you know, narrow hallways with lots of bookcases everywhere and a very cozy feeling kind of home. For me, that's like claustrophobic. Sorry. What did I say? Claustrophobic? What are you going on about, girl? Anyway, I also wanted to thank you guys who watched or who have been watching some of my lifestyle videos. I do want to next year have Sims during weekdays and then on the weekends have some lifestyle videos just because I like to mix it up a little bit. I feel like we've had, you know, majority Sims videos on this channel for such a long time, and by all means it's not going anywhere. I love Sims, but this channel's never intended to be just a Sims channel. So I do want to introduce some new videos on weekends and amongst all of the Sims videos. So thanks to you guys who've been watching the recent lifestyle videos that we've been doing, especially my really weird body ornament video that was kind of cheeky. I don't know. If you get to know me, I mean, you guys do know me pretty well. A lot of you guys know I can be really weird. Like, my family's kind of weird. I'm kind of weird. I guess everyone's kind of weird in their own way. And it's kind of nice to sometimes embrace that and share it with you guys. So thank you for accepting me for who I am, even though I'm a little bit strange occasionally. So yeah, those comments were lovely. I was bracing myself for some pretty bad comments on that video. So it was beautiful to read you guys being supportive and having a little chuckle. And appreciating it. That's pretty cool. I feel like our YouTube family on this channel is a real rarity on YouTube. A lot of YouTube is just so toxic, and I don't know. A lot of YouTube audience is very like BB, basic bish, you know, and I feel like our audience, you guys are pretty switched on. Like you seem like really lovely people. You seem smart and well educated and just like aware, and I think that's really special. So I'm getting all emotional now. Maybe this should be like a reflection video on 2018. Well, we can reflect on the fact that we went through one of the worst years on YouTube ever. Like ever. I mean, I should maybe make a reflection video properly in the new year. Maybe we should do that and do like a goals for the year. But yeah, we had a shocking start to the year with demonetization. That was nuts. It was like every single Sims video of mine was demonetized. By the way, don't worry about that little thing in the corner. It's just Spotify, because I was live streaming during this, and occasionally I forget that I'm filming my screen, and if Spotify pops up, I'm filming that as well. Oh, Carol, that's right. We were trying to find a dubstep version of Carol of the Bells, and I was trying to find it for so long, and I was like, listen to this. It is the best dubstep song ever. And then we weren't able to find it. So yeah, if you guys want to come to live streams, please do follow me on Twitch. I always have the link in the description down below. It's kind of cool. You just download the app on your phone or iPad or whatever. Turn on notifications so you get a little pop-up that says Deligracy is live when I'm live, and you can chill out and watch videos live. Help me pick out what's going to be in the builds, in the Sims. We do a few other types of videos too. And I think today, because I'm pre-recording, it's actually the 23rd right now. I'm hoping to go home very late tonight to my mum and sister. So I'll probably be driving at like 11 p.m. tonight. It's about 4 o'clock now. I don't know why I'm telling you guys my life story, but anyway, my point is, oh no, I lost my point. Oh gosh, the point's gone. The point has been lost. Why did I decide to forget? Oh, that's so annoying. Oh yeah, live streams. Yeah, I'm actually going to be wrapping my presents live today, I think. I just put on some fake tan because I've never been so white in my life. Like, your girl really needs to get to the beach, you know? Like, I am being a little bit wary in Australia. We have a hole in the ozone layer. So that is like in the atmosphere of our Earth. The sun, it basically means we have a much stronger sun in Australia, so you can burn a lot more easily. People are a lot more prone to skin cancer, so when you are in Australia, my Aussies know this, you need to be very, very careful in the sun. And I have been more aware of that recently. I feel like I've been wearing a lot more sun cream. I've been a lot more covered up, just because I think you need to be careful. But I do want to like definitely have some beach time, maybe in the mornings, maybe not in the middle of the day when the UV's like at its strongest. But it's crazy because you'll hear a lot of Australians who have just come back from Europe and they'll be like, oh, the sun is so nice and you don't burn so easily. Like, I don't think I really did burn when I was in Europe at all last. I just got like a nice tan and it was so nice. Whereas in Australia, I'll like sit out in the sun for half an hour. Mind you, I have olive skin, so I do tan. I like burn like a tater tot that's been left in the oven for 5 minutes too long. I'll just like burn to a crisp. Tater tots, what? Am I suddenly turning American? We call them potato gems here. Not tater tots, but at least you guys know what I mean. But yeah, we call them potato gems. Anyway, the furnishing of this house is looking pretty like rustic. It's definitely a little bit more vintage looking. Some of the items, like that leather chair, could have been like an old leather chair that's been passed down a generation or so. I just felt like, you know, having the rich red colors and rugs was something a little bit different. And I feel like Lux would appreciate it because I felt like he'd either go super clean lines, modern, almost not very warm in his house, or he would go super chill, rustic, and appreciate things that are a little less manicured. So I decided to roughen it up a bit, and it was slightly inspired by Ryland and Shane Dawson's new house. If you guys watch them, they moved into a new home, and Ryland on his channel did like a house tour, and I really, really loved the furniture they had in their home. It was really, really nice, and a lot of marble actually, which I personally love marble, which we don't have in this place. This is a lot more rustic than their place, but it did inspire it slightly, just a little bit. And you know, over time, maybe we can get newer looking furniture or give it a makeover or something. I'm very curious to hear what you guys think, because I've had to pre-record the Let's Play. So you guys are 2 parts behind. So I'm 2 parts ahead, in other words. And so I'm curious to see what you guys think. You guys might be like, I don't like this penthouse. Like, don't move here. Move to the pinnacles. Just build a smaller house in the pinnacles. And if that's what you guys want, then I'll listen to you guys. But at least this build is here if we want to use it. I think it's kind of cool. Also, it's kind of annoying that we can't use the recording setup as a normal PC, like a normal computer. You can't do normal things on it, so you have to have another computer, which is kind of, it doesn't really make 100% sense. It would be really cool if you could put a computer, like if they had an add-on area where you could add on another computer, that would be really cool. Like if the desk could be in more of a U shape with an add-on. But, you know, it's really not that big of a deal. I think they have more things to worry about than giving Deligracy an extra little bit to the computer so she can add another computer. And where are we for funds? We're at 60,000 simoleons right now, and we do have a couple of requirements that we haven't put into the apartment yet. So we are going to add in a mailbox soon and a trash, what's it called? A trash chute. Which I've never had a trash chute before, ever. And I feel like I would be so tempted to try and crawl into it, which would probably be absolutely disgusting. But in my mind, it's really, really clean, and it's like a slide, and then you'd slide down and land on a pile of neat boxes. But really, it would be probably really rusty, really gross, and you probably can't really fit a human body in it. I hope you wouldn't be able to, because that would, oh my gosh, I just thought of all the horror stories that could be possible. Oh gosh, what a horrible thing to think about. Moving on now. Now, this bathroom I almost forgot to put into the build. I almost forgot a bathroom, but thankfully chat reminded me. And initially I wanted the door to be from the entrance room, and on the live stream I was like adamant we wouldn't have the door moved, and you guys were like, why would you want to go outside of the apartment to go to the bathroom? Whereas in my mind, it wasn't the outside of the apartment, it's still part of the apartment. Anyway, long story short, when I came back off stream to continue building this or finishing it, I do change the door. So if that's bothering you guys, it will be changed pretty soon. Oh, and it took me so long to find this little window from Get Famous. I don't understand why the smallest window is the most expensive when the other windows are so big and they have these huge modern frames around them on the outside of the house. I really don't understand that, if that was a mistake or if they deliberately did that. I've really got to watch those window overlays, don't I? It's really, really silly of me that I always do that in every single video that we record on streams. Ah, dearie me. Dear me. Look, there I go again. Like, Deli, please, just stop. Maybe I'll just ban myself from changing Spotify over. Oh, dear. Anyway, so we needed to put some rugs in here. It was looking a little bare. And I have to say, I absolutely adore our different rugs in this apartment. I think they look so nice all together. They're all a little bit different, but they kind of work. It's definitely unified with the reddy bricks, the brown, the gray concrete. You know, it all comes together. And I'm pretty sure that keeps overlaying because I'm typing in chat when people subscribe to give them love hearts. Next year, we're going to stop doing that. And every time it happens in a video, you guys can smack me and say, bad Deli, you did it again. So yeah, this little corner bit with the table, we are going to change it up a little bit soon. It just wasn't, we needed to add a bookshelf in, and that just wasn't really doing it. Okay, here we go, putting in the mailbox, and we have the elevator and the trash chute. Chute is such a cute word, like choot, 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 choot. I love that. And over here, this is going to be like our sunroom lounge room, which I think is pretty cool. I mean, I would love to live in this apartment. This apartment would be dreamy, and I would definitely furnish it very differently. It would have to be a bit more lighter, a little bit more... there'd have to be a few kind of glam aspects. I don't know, some gold here and there or some shiny metals. I would definitely have to lighten it up a lot. And originally for this lounge room, I was like, oh, I really want to have the lighter wood in here just for a change, which I kind of like the idea of having lighter wood in another room and then darker wood in the original rooms. But I mean, because I've never done that before in a build. I don't know, do you guys mix timber tones together? I don't know if that's something many people do, or do you just go like, okay, I'm doing this type of floorboards for the whole house? Like you either go light or dark. Mixing them's an interesting idea, and I'm pretty sure I end up changing it to dark. I think I might have backed out, which now I kind of wish I didn't. Oh, damn it. And I really, really, really was looking forward to using this coffee table coming up soon from Seasons, because I actually haven't had a chance. Oh no, that's a lie. I have used it before, but I really, really love it. And I was just trying to find another build that I could use it in. So I think that suits the rustic and industrial look of the apartment perfectly, because it has those big metal ties around it, kind of holding it together. And if you can hear a phone going off, it is my phone in the background and I can't reach it. So rip. Yeah, and I also felt like the white walls in here were a little stark and something that I do too often. So we are going to change that up in just a second. And then also the exterior of this building, like the balconies, they're going to be very, very bare, because it wasn't because I was feeling lazy, actually. It was just because I did want to save some money, because I'm just not entirely sure how much the old place is going to sell for. I couldn't quite remember. I think it was like 60 or 70,000 we built the other place for. So, and he has about 40 or 50,000 simoleons in cash. Like, he earns a lot of money from his videos. Like, that SimSense is paying the bills for looks. I would love to be in his shoes. And even though this fencing is really, really expensive from Get to Work, I just think it suits the industrial nature of this aesthetic so beautifully, so we had to use that. And I just love the industrial aesthetic. Like, I love metal and brick and concrete, and I know a lot of you guys really don't like that, but I absolutely love it. And I think it's because my dad used to be a professional welder and did a lot of woodwork, so a lot of my childhood was filled up with like seeing him work on metals and welding and building handmade rustic things. So for me, I love merging a more clean cut modern aesthetic with that harsh industrial aesthetic. I don't know, it's just my thing. Although I do know that a lot of you guys are really into exposed bricks. Something nice about old and new merged together. It's nice. Hopefully one day I'll get to build a house. That's definitely a dream of mine. That would be really cool. But I think if I was to build a house, it would definitely have to be renovated off of something old, I think. Yeah, I would love to do something like that. I love dreaming. Dreaming's so cool. Actually, I've been dreaming heaps lately about, like, every single dream I have, I'm in a video game and I'm trying to complete a level, but I'm part of the level and I'm with other YouTubers or other people, and they're pretty cool dreams, but sometimes they're kind of stressful, you know? Yeah, so we're kind of almost finished here, just adding in the extras. You know how it is. Yeah, these white walls were a little too stark, so we changed some to gray, like over here, and then the other one I changed to the whitewash over the brick wall. So you still get that nice rustic texture. And like I was telling you guys, I really wanted to have like a bookshelf over here. I just felt like we needed it. It was looking a little bit empty, so that's like a little corner of clutter, but it works. It works. And probably when we have a little bit more money, or if we had a little bit more money, I would have on the exterior added some of the roof decor, like the industrial fans and, you know, those big metal things to kind of make the building look a little bit more New York-esque, factory-like. We did do the factory roofing though. And I love this bed. I love the colorways actually with that pastel blue doona and the blue pillars. I actually really like it. And with the wardrobes, I don't know if you guys will be into the clothes racks, but I thought it was just kind of cool because Lux would be like, you know, he doesn't need lots. And, you know, we can expand. We have, this house could be made into a penthouse mansion. You could just build up and out, you know. There is no worry about expanding this place. Not at all. And, you know, if Lux and Imogen ever got back together, you know, it's possible. You never know. Their aesthetics combined would make a really cool house. Like her super glam look and feel and very feminine with Lux, who's more like rustic industrial. They could have such a cool house. And those rugs from Laundry Day Stuff Pack, I quite like those. I don't really get to use them very often. And I like the idea of fairy lights. You know, fairy lights are cool. And if you don't have those fairy lights, they're from a free holiday pack. So go to Origin, get that free holiday pack because it was just updated last week. I did a video on it, so if you're wondering what's in the update, you can see that. But yeah, definitely get on the free content because, you know, those lights, they don't have to be Christmas themed. They can be used at any time on any lot. And we all like things that are a little bit versatile, don't we? Oh, I was struggling here to find lamps that I thought would fit into the room okay. I think we just stick with those ones. Yeah, just decide to go something a little bit more old school. Yeah, I could almost see Lux turning into a bit of a farm boy too. Like wearing a... Wait, no. Why am I going with that? Oh, it's because Claire showed me one of her Sims wearing like a cute farm boy hat. And I was like, oh, he's so cute. I could definitely see Lux like that, but that's totally not his character. I'm like, he's a geek, but he's a farm boy. It doesn't really work, does it? Oh, I mean, you could totally be a geek and a farm boy. But I mean his look and feel. And then out here, I just wanted to add a couple of pots in case he wants to grow something. He might like to have, I don't know, an apple tree. Oh, the apple tree won't fit in that pot, I don't think. Well, he might like to have some strawberries or something growing. You know, everyone should care for a plant to keep the earth alive. And I'll admit, I've killed many plants in my life. I'm not the best, but the point is I always keep on trying, and so should you guys. All right, and out here, you know, Lux in our Let's Play, he's had a few barbecues with friends. He's got a nice friendship group from Del Sol Valley, so I thought he'd love to invite them over for a barbecue now and then, and he has just started to work out a little bit. So I thought I'd give him a weight machine there to work on if he would like to do so. And it kind of looks like a bit of an older one or a more of an industrial one. So I thought that was kind of cool in the red color. There's just a nice, simple, modern chair out there. And of course, I did promise you guys a little bit of a holiday cheer in a build, even though this is after Christmas. So here is the last little bit of Christmas we have in The Sims, just to honor you guys and your wants in the comments. So right before Lux moves in, if we decide to move him in, he could have just had a little Christmas here. Maybe his mum came over and decided to put cards and decorations up everywhere, and he was like, Mom. Or maybe he enjoys it. Maybe he wanted to have some Christmas decorations around. I mean, why not? So I just went with more traditional decorations, except for these. These are really cool. I love those. I just wish they had some non-Christmas pictures on them or imagery on them. And there we go, some nice jars, the mason jar look and feel. And that is about it, you guys. So let's go into the screenshots and check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. It was a very grey day when I took these pictures, but at least you get the idea of what it looks like on the outside. I would love to record in a room like this. So cool, with the big high ceilings, so much room for activities. You'd hope no one else would be in the kitchen while you're recording though, but we don't have that issue, so it's all good. A couple of movie posters there, maybe they're his favorite movies, and those big, beautiful windows. It's Penny Pizzazz who has come to visit. And then, of course, our lovely lounge room. Oh, also, you guys, let me know if you like having no music in these build videos. I have a feeling sometimes you guys prefer the music to be quite quiet, but let me know if you prefer none, because I personally like watching videos without any background music so I can watch them whilst I do other stuff. And there is the bedroom, which is so cool. Imagine going to bed with a view out to the city, out those big windows. That would be the life, you guys. And yeah, that's pretty much the bedroom and a floor plan. It is available on the gallery to download via Deligracy. That is my username. Make sure to turn on the filters to show custom content, even though I didn't use any. And as always, I hope you are having a lovely morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are in the world. I'll speak to you soon. So.